What's up, guys? It's your girl Dwayne, and I am back with another video after 10 million, hundred years, decades, centuries. It's good to be back, but it's a bit scary because it feels like I haven't been behind cameras in ages. So it's good to be back. Thank you for welcoming me back, but I'm back. So today I thought I could just show you my little hobby that I've been interested in for the past few months, weeks, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I never thought I could, be enjoying it this much. And that is reading. I used to love reading, and it's like a thing where I stopped and then I read again, and then I stopped and then read again, and then I stopped. But now I'm getting into the hang of it. I'm getting a bit, into it. I'm catching up, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna show you all the books that I've been reading so far. I'm gonna show you the ones I like and the ones that are in the middle and the ones I don't really like at all. So please don't come for me if you're really in love with these books, because some of them are not really my type. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first book I loved is these two series. There's more series, but there's one called Flawless and this one called Heartless. I like this book better than this one because this one is a bit confusing, but this one's better. This one's about a babysitter, and this one is, I don't know. It's just like a book, like I don't know what's happening, I don't know where it's going, and it's confusing. But I prefer this one a lot, and I want to get the other series. So I think there's Powerless and Reckless as well. So hopefully they're better than this one. The next one is called The Housemaid. This one is absolutely amazing. I put that as 5 stars. It's about a housemaid, a girl who got out of prison. It doesn't say how she got out of prison and why she was there. She tries to find a job, and it doesn't end very well. It becomes a spooky house, and it's amazing, but it's really good. There's another part 2 to this, but the cover's red, and I'll link it up somewhere over there. But it's a really good book. I actually love it, and I would love to read it again. It's absolutely beautiful. I got this book like a few months ago. It's good, but there's a lot of disclaimers and there's a lot of things happening, twist plots. It's but it's about a man who helped kill his father to get a crown so he can become king, which is very weird. And he framed his brother, and he got in prison. So the good people are trying to get him out, and that man wants to kill everyone. He wants everyone dead so that people don't try to stop him, and becomes, So the person wants to become king as well and become good for the people and everyone to become at peace, so that this guy gets thrown in jail and done for good. So it's really interesting. I love this one, but at the same time, it's just there's a lot of plot twists and it's a bit confusing, but it's okay. We'll all get there somewhere. And there's another part 2 to this, I think. And I think there's another series, and I'll list them up there. So yeah, it's called Codename Force. This one is a bit confusing. I liked the cover because it looked very appealing, and it just looks really tempting. I tried to read a few chapters and a few pages, but it just wasn't sitting well with me. My head was like, what on earth is happening? What is this? There's so many big words, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what's happening? But if you guys like guns and mysteries and all this action, I think this book might be for you. But this book for me is a no-no. So I try my best to read it, but I would keep it for display. But this book called Those Empty Eyes, I love this book so much. This is the first book I read as I started getting into reading. It's about a girl called Alex who, her parents died one night. This is in America, Virginia, I think, Virginia. Her parents died and she got arrested, but it was mistaken, so she was misjudged. And there's reporters, and they were filming her getting arrested, and then the whole media saw everything, and they were like, why would she do that? Like, why the hell? So she went to court and explained everything, that she's innocent, it wasn't her, she saw the gun it was there, and the person just ran away. So in the end, they all believe her, because there was another girl who went missing, and she wanted to tell everyone that I'm a good person, I am better, and she brought the girl back, and it was absolutely. I was so happy that they finally believed her. I don't know why I would. Oh, just humans, man, humans. It's crazy, but it's amazing. I love it. I would read it again. It's amazing. The next book is called Starting Over. I loved this book as well, but it was a bit. There's a lot of plot twists as well, and it's about a lady. It's called Starting Over. Everything. It's about a lady who's coming into a new school, starting over, and nobody knows about her past. So she's at school. She's new, and she's trying to fit in, and things go downhill until people find out who she actually is. So yeah, I like the display. It looks cool, looks adventurous. So I just bought this book. It looks good for display. But yeah, this one is called It Ends With Us. This one is absolutely popular on TikTok. I found this, but I wanted to read it myself. I was like, ooh, let's see what this book is about. And I was like, I see why people love this book so much. Like, it's so attached to me. I still think about like the action that's happening in my head. I'm like, bro, I want to read this book again. I wish I could just take all that stuff I just read and read it again, because I just love it, and I still remember the names, and it's amazing. So it's called It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I want to get more of her books because they just made me start reading more and more. But it's about a girl who meets a guy in a cafe, and they start getting more and more attached. People who know this book, why didn't the guy ask for a number when he left? Like, who do you think if you really like that? And the fact he said he wanted to with her was a bit extraordinary, and it was a bit out there, because they're telling about their naked truths, and it was a bit crazy, blah blah. It was done into there. But then it does get into romantic, but then it starts getting a bit abusive and a bit sad, and yeah, it's a bit crazy. But then she fell in love with this other guy. They used to be friends. I think they still are. He was homeless. His mum kicked him out because the mum married to another man, and the man didn't like him. It was a bit confusing. And then they met again after a few years, and the guy has his own restaurant, and everything ends well. And there's another part 2 to this. I think it's called It Starts With Us. I want to get that one as well, and I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I want to get all of her books, but yeah. And this book is good for beginners as well if you want to start reading. So I very much advise you to get it. It's amazing. The Beloved Girls. This one is good as well, but I would put it in the middle as well. This one is about a girl who goes missing on her anniversary. She gets forced to be in a marriage, and she's stuck to it forever, but then she goes missing, but there's a lot of plot twists. It's just a bit confusing. I'm like, they just say she went missing out of nowhere, and I'm like, what? How did that happen? It's just confusing. But I love this book as well, but it's a bit confusing, but I'll put it in the middle. So yeah, this book is amazing. It's okay, but there's a lot of plot twists as well. I'll put this one in the middle as well. But she gets married to this lovely man, and I don't know, she gets pregnant, but then she's with another man, and the man doesn't know about it. So it's just, I didn't even know what was going on. I was like, wait a minute, how did she get pregnant? Like, where did this come from? I was like, what the hell? But it's still good. I love it. Then this book called Keep Love Stories. This book has like different stories and shortens them and just tells you about different stories. I like it, but at the same time I don't like it because it starts new stories and you get a bit confused and you're like, hang on a minute, I was going to finish what happened to this story, so it gets a bit confusing in your head and you're like, wait a minute, what? So it's good, but it could be better. But I think there's another part 2 to this, so I might get another one and see what's the gist about to that one. Confuse me, am I wrong or right? Does these books look the same, or am I just being a little bit cuckoo? Like, they have different authors, but they look exactly the same. But I ain't trying to start a fight or anything. I'm just saying that they look exactly the same. But I love them. They look cool. This one, I just got this today. It's called My Week with Him. I don't know what else is going on in this book, but it's about a girl who's homeless and then spends a night with a guy for a week or something, and they fall in love. And there's more other series up here, and I'm excited to get that. I wasn't expecting this to see at the library, but this book was trending on TikTok as well, so I was like, let me get it, and I've got it for free, so I could save money. So I'm very happy, and it's an amazing book. It's getting juicy, but you know. What else? Other books do we have? Oh, we have one more, I think, or two. This one I just got as well. I don't know what it's about, but I liked the cover because it looks appealing. I like it's dark, it's mysterious, and it looks very pleasing. It looks like, come read me, come, you know, you want to read me, so it looks cool. I love it. And it's mysterious as well. Did I say mysterious? I did say mysterious. Oh, this one, Stephen King. I just bought this one as well. It's a Viking book, I think. I don't know, I just bought this book and I don't know what it's about, but it looks appealing. I love the cover. It looks Christmassy. It looks kind of comforting, cozy, and all that. It looks amazing. So excited to read this. So wish me luck. So yeah, that's all the books I've got. I got a bit crazy overboard, but there's gonna be more books coming, and let me know what the books that I should read. I'm very excited to start this journey reading, but I'm almost there. Yeah, hopefully I should keep on going with posting. Let me know if I should post more or I should just turn this stuff all off. Let me know. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye. Stop playing with him, Riot. She a baddie, she showing her